Hi, and welcome to another video by Jim the Car Guy. Today we're going to talk about a problem that plagues a lot of cars today. You get a flat tire on the road, you open up your trunk only to find out that you have no spare tire in the vehicle at all. Now what do? You're on the road, you got a flat tire, you call up road service and you're sitting there for hours waiting to get the car down, to get the truck down, to either tow you, change your tire, or whatever they got to do. But you're sitting for hours without a spare tire. I'm going to show you something that you should probably have in your trunk area where your spare would normally be. One, you want to have an air pump so you can pump your tire back up. You plug it in your cigarette lighter and it pumps the tire right back up. The next thing you want to do is you got to fix that tire while you're on the road. And it's a very simple procedure. It's not the right way of doing it, but it'll get you off the road and get you to a shop so that you can have it fixed the correct way. The right way to do it would be to come in and put a patch on the tire on the inside. But to put that patch on, you need to take the tire off the rim, dismount it, clean it up, grind it down, put the glue on, put it back together, and rebalance it. You can't do that on the road until the road service crew comes out. But if you have in your trunk of your car a plug kit, which is basically just the tools like this here, where you just take your screw out, take your nail out or whatever, you would use a tool like this to actually, ream out the hole, to clean it up so that you can accommodate the new plug, which you're going to put in with something like this here, a tool like this. So you ream the hole out with this, and then you put the new plug in here, you put the plug on here, you put some glue on it, and you push the plug through the hole, you seal it, and you're good to go to get you to a shop so that you can have the tire fixed correctly. Because remember, the right way of doing it is to put a patch, not a plug. All right, I have a tire here that I'm going to demonstrate how to use these tools. Now I know you're going to say, oh, why are you patching a tire like that? You shouldn't do that. I'm not patching a tire like this. This tire is going in my scrap pile right over there. I'm putting 4 new tires on this truck right here. So what I'm going to do is I put a screw in this tire to show you how to go about fixing a tire. So a couple things you're going to need. You're going to need a box of patches, or I should say plugs. I'll show you what they look like. This is what the plugs look like. Now I'm not pushing one company or another, but this plug here is the company that I deal with, because occasionally somebody will come in here with a bald tire and they don't want to pay to have the tire done correctly. They'll just pay to have a plug put into it as a temporary thing until they can get the tire replaced. So you're going to need something like this. You're going to need these 2 tools that I talked about, and you're also going to need some glue to put it on there. Now obviously this size you're not going to keep in your car. They actually make a much smaller little kit that you can buy with a plug or 2 in it, or maybe I think it comes with 5 plugs to be exact. You could pick it up in one of the big box stores. They sell the plugs, the tools, and the glue all in one kit. Throw it in your car and you'll have it just in case. Now I'm going to show you how to go about fixing it. This tire, like I said, has got a screw in it. I've seen people already who actually deflate the tire, take all the air out of it, ream the hole out, and put the plug back in. Don't do it that way. Leave the air in the tire. You're going to do it with the air in the tire because the tire is inflated, pushed up. If you have a tire that's deflated, you know what? I'm going to show you. I'll bring a tire. I'm going to show you what problems you would run into with a deflated tire. That's why you want to leave it inflated, because it makes it a lot easier. We'll take the screw out, ream it out, and then we'll put the plug in. So enough talking. I'm going to demonstrate a tire that I'm going to try to put the tool through with it deflated, and then I'm going to show you one with it inflated. Now we'll see how it goes. So you're not going to be looking at me, you're going to be looking down here at the tire, so I'm going to reposition the camera and we're going to get started. Alright, here we go. Now, remember I said you have to ream out the hole in that tire. If this is a tire that's deflated, you can see there's no rim in this. You try to get on here with this tool, you see what happens? It's very difficult because it actually pushes down all the way like this. So that's why I'm saying leave the tire inflated, it'll be a lot easier. Because it's very difficult to get this tool through the tire at all. You can do it, but it's a pain in the rear end. All right, so we're not going to do it that way. We're going to get rid of this tire. Now, before I do anything, I'm going to take my patch like this. I'm going to take it out of here and I'm going to put it into the tool. These are very sticky, I might add. See? So what we're going to do, you know what, I'm going to probably have to take my gloves off to do this because you can see it sticks to it. We have to put this plug through you can see it's very sticky. Alright, so we're just going to put that plug through here. Alright. Of course we're going to center it in the tool like this. We are going to take some glue. We're going to put glue on here, but for now we're just going to put this on the side for a second. Now that is the screw that's in there. We take the screw out, of course. Now you can do this with it on the vehicle. I'm just doing it this way because it's easier to show you. But you could do it on the vehicle. It's going to be a little difficult, but you could. All right. We take our tool, and we just put the tool in the top like this. And then you ream it out. And I don't want to hear any derogatory statements from anybody now, okay? I know somebody's going to say something, especially that character Eric O from up in New York State. I know he's going to laugh about this. All right. Now we take our plug. We put a good amount of glue on the plug. Now I'm going to tell you, this glue is going to shoot around once the air hits it. It's going to be blowing it all over the place. But it doesn't matter because I got my crappy gloves on that I'm going to be throwing away after this. All right, so now we have it reamed out. We're going to pull this tool out and we'll put this tool in. You get a little twist and you push it. Now you don't want to push the plug all the way through. You just push it to a little bit showing like this, turn it, and pull it out. And that is what it looks like. Now what I normally do, I'll cut it off flush. Let me get a razor blade and we're going to cut that off. I would use my knife, but it makes such a mess. Right? And of course, we're going to test it to make sure it's not leaking. And there you go. All right, so like I said, it's not a perfect way of doing things, but it is a temporary fix to get you off the road, to get you to a shop. All right, so that's how you do it. So that's what you pretty much do if you're stuck on the road and you need to fix the tire to get you to a shop so you can have the tire correctly patched. A temporary patch like that, I've seen people plug tires like that and they drive for years without a problem. I don't leave it like that. If this was my car, I would get it to a shop. I'd have them take that tire off the rim, take that plug out, clean off inside and put a patch on it. That's the correct way to do it. But in the pinch, this gets you off the road, get you into a shop. And best thing is, get you home at the end of the night without waiting there for hours for the road service crew to come out. The dealers, I don't know, or the manufacturers, I don't know what they're thinking by not putting a spare tire in, but that's one of their better ideas. As always, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.